Casino Coin, CSC, is a digital currency developed specifically for payments in a regulated gaming industry. Over 35,000 users have activated the Casino Coin trust line within the XUMM wallet, granting them access to their ecosystem. The Casino Coin lobby is built on XUMM. It's an app that allows for easy signups to multiple casinos and offers a great way to keep track of your spending across operators. In this video, I catch up with Daniel Keller, the CTO of Casino Coin. Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is a very special guest with me tonight, Daniel Keller, and Daniel is with Casino Coin. They are getting laser focused on some really interesting projects. Daniel, welcome.
Hey Eri, thanks for having me again. How are you doing?
I'm good, really good.
Casino Coin was running on a software fork of the XRPL. We did run and maintain our own network. We then decided with a new team to move over to the XRPL. A couple of reasons were cutting down on maintenance, spending and work time to maintain your own network. Also easier integration with other services and exchanges, liquidity on the XRPL, a working DEX, and of course some, right? Because developing your own wallet is really time intensive, right? You have to be on the edge all the time, possible security risks, minor bug fixes, constant development, features and stuff, and that just ate up a lot of time we could have spent better. You launch, you onboard, you're doing some basic KYC, the financial world and the gambling world and the banking world loves. You're then greeted with a little screen that shows the partners we have partnered with, and you can then tap on them, get a little bit of information about them, and then if you like what you see, click a button and sign up with them. We made the sign up process pretty easy so far. Depending on the integration level, that just takes less than a minute. We start with 2 partners. We're now having 4 partners. We're working on 2 additional integrations. The hottest thing we're working on at the moment is the NFT integration, which means people can wear an NFT like an avatar, like a PFP on Twitter. So depending on if it's a to be launched Casino Coin NFT or an NFT from one of our partner projects, by partner project I mean someone we just made an agreement with, let's do a promotion or something, you will then be able to get some perks, benefits, and goodies again. The idea is to bring more operators into the NFT world in a way where they don't have to do too much work on their end. So we're building a super simple API, and the operator can then just give us some data we can work with, and then handling most of the calculations on our end, just fire it back, and the operator can just deal with the outcome. For our friends in the US, we're still working on a partner where we can send US players to. Sorting out the legal stuff is a really, really slow process because we need to be more than confident everything is clean, everything works, the operator is fine, right? Because we don't want to end in trouble with any US agencies, which I guess most people can understand because but we want to operate everything in a legal framework. In a testing phase right now, we developed a provably fair random number generator based on the XRPL, which is used for a couple of simple games that will then be launched via one of our partners who has a proper license and is legally allowed to operate these games. So we're looking forward to push that over. CSC will be a Y asset for Flare Finance. We're looking into which DeFi applications we are comfortable with doing. I know a lot of people were keen on using their staking. the current situation in the US when it comes to staking is a bit heated. So this has been put back under review, right? So the question is, who's the entity technically being responsible for doing that? Best case scenario, we can do this without any problem. Worst case scenario, we don't do it at all because it's too much risk. 50-50 chance, if it's possible, we have to block certain markets out, which is, I guess, painful, and people will hate me for saying that, but we need to manage the risk, right? So I don't want to end up with a nice letter from a specific three-letter agency telling, look, we got some questions, right? And given on what happened in the past, like when they did shut down Bitslato, right, that exchange with $6 million volume, you never know, right? It sounds a bit like they're looking for examples, and we don't want to become a example on a chain they are investigating, so to speak, at the moment. We're in the process of getting all the documents so we can do our tech work, right? Because we want also run a validator. I'm confident that we see some movement in the next 3 to 6 months. Whatever is possible and is in the product portfolio of FLR Finance, we're gonna go with it. Will be reviewed, and as soon as we have news about that, we're gonna push it out because I know people are dying for the Flare finance stuff. And for the validator, as soon as I get my hands on the documentation, we're gonna start spinning it up and testing, and I think it could become quite a big thing. It also opens a lot of possibility up for CSC, even if you want to build something and utilize CSC, right? You now got your smart contract capability. You could build some nice games utilizing CSC. So I'm a bit excited to see what's going to happen with that stuff. I'm also very excited for the NFT integration, right? Because I'm a bit excited about that because I know people want to utilize NFTs. And if it's about putting more use case to them, just being pictures, I'm all up for that. Just an example, because we had this conversation about non-fungible, which is something another team I'm managing built, which is a NFT viewer inside XUMM, which allows you to view your own NFTs, all the collections that exist. You can do favorites. You can share on social media. So I can send you a link, which gives you a deep link into the app. Projects can advertise on the platform. Building that brought us to the idea we could add paid features. And then the question was, well, how would you manage that? So we thought, well, we could go for paid subscription, and we're going to issue people an NFT. And this NFT works as a license key. So as long as you're holding that specific NFT, you get all the functionality that's covered by that license. If someone then, I don't know, sells all the NFTs, wants to never touch them again, whatever, they could resell that NFT on the secondary market, and the new owner would be able to enjoy all the functionality attached to it, right? It's like, I think that's where software licensing should go to, right? Instead of having the serials, which then end up on eBay or other secondary markets where publishers always go crazy about that. Just make an NFT with a fixed royalty, and every time a user is reselling that, get at least a cut, right? Microsoft isn't able to stop volume license reselling, right? That's going on for ages. They couldn't stop this legally. That's legal here over in Germany. Why not go there, right? Remember when everyone was illegally downloading music, and now we're all streaming music, right? Almost no one buys a CD, and pirating music is mostly not a thing anymore because you can listen to all the music $7.99. So the combination of the idea of the license then brought us to we should handle perks and bonuses for people that hold an NFT in combination with partnering with casinos, because there is a casino out there which is handling it pretty good, right? I'm a bit jealous how good this is going. So yeah, let's make this as easy as possible, so third parties don't have to worry about integration and changing that and scheduling time for their busy dev teams. It's just plug in the API. That's not too much work. Shoot the numbers over. We're doing the calculations. We're making sure everything is fine. We're just sending the results back. You're just handling your stuff, right? So I'm looking forward for that. At that point, I had a conversation with Wietse about that, and he gave me some insights about what they're working on. And one thing was the Onramp. So I was like, well, why should we then deal with this, right? As soon as this is inside XUMM, even if it's handled via an XApp, this allows us to utilize this as well. So I don't have to, because we would have just done the same, right? We would have just integrated something that would just send the user out of the XApp to the Bankster side, where people then can purchase casino coin with via Google Pay, credit card, or Apple Pay, the way this is happening right now. So why build the same stuff twice? So what we decided was we're going to wait till XUMM has finished that, which they did. It's very successful. Can't share any numbers. Wietse has to do that, but it's great. On XRP is using Bankster as well. So we're gonna now figure out what it takes from providing liquidity on allowing a direct purchase for casino coin. If not, people can always exchange fiat for XRP and then use XUMM's inbuilt exchange to get their casino coin. For the Metaverse, we're now working with XRPL junkies. They have coming really close, and I hope I don't spoil anything. They're really coming close to a ready to release product. Call it beta or whatever you want. They have a way how they wrap partners of us utilizing the lobby into their Metaverse, while obeying the legal rules you have to. What I hate about gambling in the current metaverses is, like Decentraland, the games are crap, and that's my opinion with a lot of stuff. Anyone can run a provably fair crypto casino, right? But the games are crap. Most people, or a lot of people, I can't speak for everyone, but a lot of people don't want to play a ugly looking dice game, right? Some people do, but a lot of people don't. So the way we are doing this with them means that we can wrap high class games like Doghouse or Wild Wild West from Pragmatic or other operators into a metaverse. So you can enjoy the metaverse in like the junkie setup. You can walk up to something that looks like a slot machine. You're utilizing your XUMM wallet to identify your account, and then you can gamble a well-known, good working slot while being in this environment. We're also in conversations with Expector about the same. I think Expector announced their land sales today.
Yeah,
right?
no,
And
it's on the 6th. They start on the 6th. Yeah.
Yeah, but the announcement, came out, I think yesterday.
Yeah, it did.
So people will build their own stuff, and we also shared the same integration. Technically it's the same way to integrate that. Again, couple of legal items need to be sorted. I hope Dirk doesn't kill me, but I spoiled this before, so he can't be too mad because technically it's out. So we're trying to build something with Expector as well, which should look super nice, to be honest, right? Because the Unreal 5 engine is great. So that could be a really good looking casino. And from what I've seen, is it shouldn't be too much work to design a a room with a nice flair that looks like a casino, and then throw a couple of machines in where you can then play the same way we're doing this with junkies.
Dirk really has a nice design touch. I think aesthetically he puts that as a high priority. So I would imagine if you do work with him and bringing the lobby into his metaverse, or if there's a metaverse bridge, if you will, it should be really fun. I'm sure it'd be very nice looking.
Yeah. So we're in conversation with XRP for an event like a championship that should go over a couple of weeks. In regards to Melodroids, they have to do some little tweaks on their end, like a spectator mode, so other people can join in on the action. And we want to build teams that play against each other. They already have the ability to place bets, so the player themselves can place bets. I think it's kind of like Fall Guy. So it's a group of people, and whoever finishes the course first wins. Their internal lobby allows you can bet, I think OXP, that you will be the winner. We will have to figure out how we can allow people to watch the event and place bets on teams or players. We already had a conversation for a rough idea how this could be pulled off with one of our partners. They're saying it's not a problem. So I'm confident that we can, if they can't do it, we can do it with the help of one of our partners. The spectator mode will be really important, I think. So we can have someone live streaming that from a commentator perspective and fly around and make comments how someone is failing at the same obstacle for like 20 times or something. Because that is fun. The game is great fun. More details about that should be released soon as they are ready. Bring some fun, right, into these dark days of crypto.
It does really sound fun. I want to be a spectator and I want to place bets.
Yeah, so I would say I'm most thrilled about the bridge for the Y asset on Flare Finance, FLR Finance. I'm super thrilled for the NFT integration into the casino coin lobby. If you are an NFT holder, give non-fungible a try. It's an XRP Inside XUMM available via the XRP panel. Look out for the Melodroids event. Try to challenge me. Definitely look out for the Junkies Metaverse. And of course, the Expector Metaverse. Follow Casino Coin on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter as well at Daniel_WWF. And just watch out for the news and enjoy your wild ride in the XRP ecosystem.
Perfect. Daniel, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.